So right off the top, we're going to talk about the build quality on this. So in my opinion, I think it's one of the best out there as far as the metal sides. It has stainless steel metal sides and a back texturized rubber cover, which is, in my opinion, very grippy, and it looks real good. It is removable. There is a 3000 milliamp battery. There is also, I'll go ahead and show you. You can add memory storage. I have a 200 gigabyte SD card. So yeah, the back cover is this flexible rubberized texture. It's very grippy. It does have the NFC back there. There's no quick wireless charging at all on this device, but there are covers that you can buy that will give you that ability to charge wirelessly. So the build quality is top notch in my opinion. We can go over it. The sides are stainless steel on both sides, and then on the bottom we have like this. I don't know if it's plastic. It may be plastic, but it is like has like a coating on it, which is a grippy coating. So if you haven't seen the drop test on this, I'll link the video below. It did really good in my opinion. So as far as the build quality, I think it's very nice. You have little branding. You have the V10 logo on the back, and then on the front you have LG. This is the T-Mobile variant. So let's go ahead. We got the fingerprint scanner in the back. We got the body markers up and down, 16 megapixel camera, laser autofocus, dual tone flash. We have IR blaster at the top, and a microphone at the top also, and then on the bottom we have headphone jack, charging port, micro USB charging port, and another microphone and a speaker grill. So that's all we have on the device. I love the fact that the headphone jack is on the bottom. I don't like the headphone jack at the top because I tend to put my phone in top first, so the bottom is always sticking up from my pocket. So that's just my little gripe. So phones that come out with the headphone jack at the top, I try to stay away from them because I do use my headphones daily. So anyways, that's the build quality. And like I said, the camera is a 16 megapixel camera with a f1.8 aperture. It has laser autofocus, OIS, and an LED flash in the back. And then on the front we have two 5 megapixel cameras. One is wide angle and the other one is just like up close selfie. Very useful. I tend to use those a lot in group shots and also with selfies. And yeah, the build quality, man, hands down is top notch. So let's go ahead and move into the screen. So the screen, sorry for the fingerprints. The screen is a 5.7 inch IPS LCD. It's 1440 by 2560. Actually has a pretty high PPI count. It has 515 PPI. So the screen itself is very accurate in my opinion. When you're taking photos, everything is very nice. Nice colors on it. It's not as bright as I would want it to be, but it does do the job. So the screen is very nice. Other than that, let me see. I have a couple gripes with the UI. The one that came with it, I have no idea what it's called. I guess it's like LG UI or something. In my opinion, in my usage, in the 3 months that I've been using this phone, it actually, the battery life, it actually, you can see that it was a little hard on the battery. So what I did was I actually installed Nova Launcher and battery improved dramatically. So we'll go ahead and go into the settings. So you have a lot of customizations in here too. You can, sound, display. You can actually change the font, make the font bigger, smaller. Your home touch buttons. You can add buttons down here in combination. See, you can add more. All I have to do is drag and drop where you want it, and you'll have buttons in the back. You can also change the colors. You can do a white background or the black background. Let me see. That's the white background. And let me see, that's home touch buttons. So there is a lot of settings here. What else you can do? Second screen, it is very useful. It displays my name up there and also displays your most recently used apps. And also you can, these are the most recently used ones, and then you can also, you can add. So right here it says media. I have it set to Google Play. So here you have, so when the screen is off, I'll display this for you. The screen is off, you can see this stays on. It dims, but it always stays on at that brightness. So you can access, this is, you have a couple toggles here you can access right on the fly. You don't have to turn on the display. They say it only uses 5%, but they didn't specify how much, you know, they say 5% in a day, but they didn't actually specify how many hours. Sorry about that. So let me see. I'll go ahead and go back to, so like this, like I mentioned, you could have toggles on here. You got the vibrate, you got the Wi-Fi, you got the flashlight. You can see it light up in the back. You also have a camera, so you can get into your phone using those toggles. And I mostly use it for the functionality of the music player. You can skip tracks and all that. So I think it's very useful. I myself don't use it as much, but it is very useful. So moving on, you got, you know, lock screen. You select your launcher. You can see there I have Nova Launcher installed. Then you have screen, lock screen. On the lock screen, you can, this is where you can adjust your wallpapers and animations and all that. So if it's raining outside, it's actually raining on your lock screen. So then we have smart settings, which I haven't really got into. I haven't used these features at all, so I couldn't really say much about them. Mini view, storage. This is the cool part. It actually comes with 64 gigs of internal storage, and then I obviously added a 200 gigabyte SD card. So I got storage on this thing that I don't think I'll ever fill. Has smart cleaning. It has, let me see, battery and power saving. So not, since we're here on the battery, I might as well say that the battery on this device, it lasts me all day. I am a power user, so I'm on this thing constantly, and I'm averaging about 5.5 hours of on-screen time, maybe 16 hours standby. So it does very well, in my opinion, on the battery. Smart cleaning. This is very nice that it comes pre-installed on the device. So smart cleaning is also very nice. Clears out your device. I had an issue maybe, let's say about the first month of usage. You know, I installed all my apps, and it started bogging down on me. So I reached out to Jay Wills, and he told me, well, just clean your cache. And I believe he actually told me about this application that was installed. I didn't even know it was installed. So I came here and cleaned out I just hit the smart clean and cleaned everything out. And after that, I was back on top. The phone was working like it should out of the box. So then you have dual window, which I don't have that enabled, but you know what that does, obviously. And let me see what we're running here. We go about phone, and we're running software info. We're running Android 5.1.1, which is Lollipop. Something has been, I'm gonna say it's been actually one of my best Android phones that I've ever bought in 2015, and so far in 2016, this is still, in my opinion, one of the best phones out there. So yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm gonna go ahead and mention them now. It's actually running, what is it running? I think it's running a Snapdragon 808 quad core 1.4 gigahertz Cortex A53 dual-core 1.8 Cortex A57 Adreno 418. So this is also, I forgot to mention that it's expandable up to 2 terabytes. This is real nice. It's actually running 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal. So this device, you know, it has a lot of features that Samsung actually removed, like the removable battery, SD expandable storage. Samsung removed the IR blaster. They removed a lot of cool features, you know. Now to the things that actually I'm not very happy with on the LG V10, because every device has some flaws of some sort. The fingerprint scanner, there's a flaw to it. It's a big flaw. Put a case on it, it's not working. And speaker on the outside, even though it'll dim when you get a notification, the speaker is not the loudest anyways. It's very, I say it sounds very good, but it's just like, it's not the best, you know. So if they could fix the loudness or the speaker volume and the fingerprint scanner, it would be awesome. And I think I would keep it, you know. I have no complaints with it. Also, the earpiece sound, the call quality is real good on it. I have T-Mobile, so I use Wi-Fi calling, and it works perfect. I have also HD calls come in real nice. No complaints on that. So overall, one thing I forgot to mention, which I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now. The camera. You see, manual mode is the beast. So you go into manual mode, you can adjust all kinds of settings. You have white balance, you have ISO, shutter speed, you have, you know, even have microphones. You can adjust the microphone, let me see. So you can use the front microphone or the rear microphone. You can adjust the volumes, which ones you want coming in. You can also adjust the volume. So real nice. You know, videos on here is real nice also. So this is the camera shot. On manual mode, you also have the same settings you can adjust. So camera on here is real nice. Let me go and show you front facing. So yes, I'm recording this with my iPad mini. I'll go ahead and show you and see. So this is the wide angle. You have the buttons up here for the wide angle, and then you have selfies. So if you go to selfies, you can see it brings it up closer, and then you do the wide. So it's real nice. Camera is a beast. Speed and performance on this phone, it's been good. In the 3 months that I've been using this phone, you know, I have 2 complaints, and you guys obviously know them. But overall, it's performed very nice. It has quick charge, so I forgot to mention quick charge. But yeah, it has, for what you're getting for this, for the price that you're getting this device, I think it's the one everyone should be getting. It's $599 on T-Mobile. So consider this phone. This is an awesome phone. So for the price, you're gonna get, I think you're getting the most value out of this device right here than any other device that's being sold right now. It's one of the top cameras out there. You're gonna get a removable battery. You're gonna get expandable storage up to 2 terabytes. You're gonna get the IR blaster. You know, you're gonna get a nice Snapdragon 808, and you're also gonna get a nice, beautiful 5.7-inch screen. Let me see. You're gonna get, in my opinion, you're gonna get awesome build. The build quality also. So you're gonna get all that bunched into one device. And if you do act soon, I think there's promotions on this. There's a promotion. So I did, as soon as I bought it, when it first came out, I got a promotion which came with 2 batteries, a charging cradle, and a 200 gigabyte SD card, all for free. So that's like a $300 value right there. So I got the phone, $600, and I got all that other stuff for free. So that's it for now, you guys. This is my video review. Sorry it took so long, of the LG V10. So I hope I did well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Peace out.